different video than usual, and that's because I am about school uniforms. Kindergarten to 6th grade was the exact same school. Had some very interesting rules. Rules was that we had to have solid colored socks. Yeah, that was a weird one. We had multiple colored socks, we'd get detention. And my best friend would get mixed up a lot because we looked exactly like each other. But she had blue eyes. I'm actually gonna jump into the rules now. One of them being, we had to have solid colored jackets, just like our socks. That was a rain jacket. I understand jackets, but why socks? Who's gonna be looking at our feet? The rule was we couldn't hug the teachers or the aides, which I thought was really weird. It's an aide that I do like. We'll call her Miss K. A lot of my friends like her as well, and we hang out with her a lot. And I think this rule was made because one of the aides that we will call Miss G was not really a school favorite. We also had multiple gender bathrooms, but only the teachers were allowed to use them, which I thought was a little bit weird on the count of we had no male teachers except for our PE teachers, but they had like a porta potty down by their little work area. That's a pretty strict rules for handball. Handball! And we weren't allowed to do rainbows, palm trees, or typewriters.
I'm so sorry.
Like, excuse me? Another rule was you weren't allowed to bring your snacks out onto like the playground. I really don't know why. Another interesting rule was that you had to have your Crocs in sports mode. If they weren't in sports mode, you'd get in trouble. So one of the rules as well was that we weren't allowed to change seats. Say we sat outside for lunch and then we went to go sit inside. We weren't allowed to. We'd have to stay outside. Another rule was we weren't allowed to sit down on where we would line up. Like we had to stay standing, which was really a pain on your legs. Another rule was we're not allowed to talk too loud in the cafeteria. We're not allowed to have temporary tattoos as another rule, but like, what if it's a holiday such as St. Patrick's Day? Another rule is that we aren't allowed to wear leggings unless we had a skirt on. One rule about Free Dress Day was we aren't allowed to wear spaghetti straps or makeup. That's the last stupid rule I can think of, meaning this video is coming to an end. So come back for part 2 where I'll talk about like my uniform and like the rules about the uniform and things like that.